This is going to be video 1.111. It's going to be composition of rotations. So let's say we have two different rotation, we'll just call it two different rotations. I can't think of the word right now. We'll call r sub c of theta sub 1 and r sub c of theta sub 2. We'll say let be two separate rotations. And this stands for rotating around point C, and theta sub n is, we'll call it the, not the distance, the degree of rotation. So let's draw a picture. We'll start out with a point C right here, and we have, that's the point we're going to be rotating around, and we'll start out with a point P over here, and we'll let this be that distance. Well, then to do this rotation, we do a composition here, and that composition is r sub c theta sub 2 composed with r sub c theta sub 1, and that is equal to r sub c of theta sub 2 of r sub c of theta sub 1 of point P, which equals r sub c of theta sub 2, and we'll call the first point it goes to P prime. So this has now been rotated to some kind of point P prime. So it's now here. We'll draw an arrow, and this is the same distance from point C. So rotated by theta sub 1 degrees. But we need to keep going. Once we rotate this point by r sub c theta sub 2, we get to some kind of point P prime prime. And we're just going to pretend this rotation's in the positive direction. And we get to some kind of point here that is also that same distance from point C, which is point P prime prime. And this is rotated by theta sub 2 degrees. And our conclusion for this, is our composition of rotations, which is r sub c theta sub 2 composed with r sub c theta sub 1 is equal to r sub c theta 1 plus theta sub 2. And then in other words, so in other words, rotations may be added together to get the result. So, rotation order does not matter.